Hello all of you awesome people out there, and welcome back to another super awesome mega cool video done by myself, Disowned here. And today I am back in the chaos. There's a very good reason for that. The last time I did a video on this ship, you guys went absolutely nuts. I was going on about how good it would be in low sec or null sec for a solo player to do missions, combat sites, that kind of good stuff, and you all raged. You all said no, that's not what this ship is for. It's meant to be kicking people where it hurts, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with it today. I've got to fit it out for some solo PvP. We're going to find some unsuspecting victims to go and absolutely annihilate. So let's have a quick look around the fit I've managed to put on this thing. As you can see, I've not gone for any weapons in the highs, stuck with the full rack of Neutralizers. We have one medium Infectious scoped energy neutralizer and two medium energy neutralizer 2s, as well as two medium Ghoul compact energy Nosferatu. In the mids, we have a 50 MN micro warp. We also have an adaptive invulnerability field 2, EM ward, two Republic fleet large shield extenders, and a Warp Disruptor 2 as well. In the lows, we've got nearly a full rack anyway, of a drone damage amplifier 2s and a damage control 2 to give us that little bit more survivability. And we have some rigs here as well just to help with all of that. We've gone for max damage through the use of drones here, so we've got 7 hammerheads and also some hobs as well in case we run into something smaller. So hopefully we'll be able to get some kills. Now there's many fits for these things going around. In fact, if you look in the info for this, it does actually say somewhere here, there it is, and it's actually an armor ship, but since it has so many mids, it actually works really well, solo especially, as a shield tank ship. Now it does kind of lack on the DPS side, but hopefully we can make up for that by being able to neut out pretty much anything we run into. Skin as well I'm using as the priority of the throne. It is meant to be black like this, and for our Mars ships I tend to put the cold iron skin on there, which I do actually have, but I haven't activated it because, well, it just makes the ship black, and it's black to begin with, so I don't really see the point in that one. So yeah, I've gone for the purity of the throne here. Right, so I'm in a different part of space. I'm actually in a Mars space. I didn't really want to go to faction warfare because that never turns out too well for me solo. So I've gone to a quiet part of low sec. I might go into null as well, see if we can find some people. Going to insure my ship as well before we go because I have a habit of losing these things. Don't fly these very often solo. In fact, I don't fly these very often at all, to be honest, these days. Yeah, so to make sure it's insured because I am planning on losing this thing. We want the absolute maximum platinum insurance on this, and it's going to give us an estimated payout of 78 million. That's absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna get that anyway, but yeah, 78 million. In case you're wondering what I mean by saying that's absolutely ridiculous, if you actually view the market details of this thing, there we go, I'm actually listed by cheapest first. The cheapest I can buy one of these within like 8-9 jumps is 319 million. So 77 million insurance is absolutely nothing. I don't see the point in a half time, but we will get that insurance just in case. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to undock. We're going to go into a low sec. Probably, I'm pretty sure I'm near low sec as it is now actually. Yeah, probably head off like down these ways. I think null's down here somewhere. Yeah, we'll head down there, go see if we can find any people. So I'll be right back, guys, once I find our first unsuspecting victim. In fact, guys, before I go out there and absolutely like embarrass myself by getting everything wrong, I'm just going to show you roughly how I think this would go down. There's actually 2 combat sites here, so let's just warp to one of these. And once we get there, we'll just pick one enemy and pretend it was a human, and we'll just go through exactly what I'll be doing to try and get a kill. So first, obviously, we're going to warp in. We know there's someone there. We've scanned them down. We've pinned them down using D-scan. We know they're here, so I'm going to activate both of these things. Obviously, get my defenses up just a little bit. We're going to warp in. First thing I'm going to do once we land is obviously try locking him up. I'm also going to burn towards him if I'm not within, was it 18? Wait, what's my default? Yeah, 18. If it's not within 18 kilometers, I'm going to burn. I'm going to pick this one here. I'm going to go burn straight towards him. If it is within 18, I'm just going to start instantly orbiting, and we're not quite there actually, so we're just going to go whack. We're going to want closer to him. We want this thing on. We want this on. We want this thing ready to get him. I'm not going to release a drone, so obviously it'll pop it before anything actually happens. There we go. I want this. So I'm going to wait a second or two, and then I want this or this. I want that. I want this off. And I want this one and this one off because my cap's not going to survive too well. We're orbiting quite nicely. We're now putting drone and damage and stuff onto him. You can see my cap's actually suffering just a little bit. I might put these one back on. And this one. The idea is I want to cap him out without absolutely annihilating my own cap. I do have this. I can give myself a little burst every now and then, just get myself away from him. Turn this and this off. Cap's kind of suffering. We are not very cap stable, so we'll turn them two off. And hopefully by now he is dead. Because if he's not, I am. But yeah, hopefully you can see from that little demonstration exactly how I think this will go down.
The capacitor is empty.
Yeah, and obviously if we take too long, then I will kind of lose capacitor and be dead in the water. But yeah, hopefully we'll kill whatever it is well before that happens.
Warp drive active. Your security status has been lowered. The capacitor is empty. Warp drive active.
Well, not exactly the best kill, but to be honest, it's the first thing I have found in probably, I mean, how far am I actually into faction warfare space now? Whoa, quite a way. I started off down here, found nothing, came all the way up here, found nothing, found like 22 people here-ish, another 30 people in there, like gangs, like I avoided them, and the first thing I found is a Punisher, so not the best kill ever, but we did finally manage to track someone down, and here it is here. 2 million is Punisher. Woo! So definitely worth the 400 mil investment in this ship. We did manage to get quite a lot of loot off him, but yeah, not the best kill ever. So we're going to keep going and see what else we can find. Alright guys, so I'm going to have to cut this video short here. Now unfortunately it's not going to be the best representation of this ship. This ship is absolutely brilliant. I was just struggling to find fights. Most of the things I did find were quite small frigates and destroyers. And I just couldn't lock them in time. I was looking for cruisers, but to be honest, any cruisers I found were roaming around in packs, and this thing, not ideal. Just fighting in groups. It's more of a choose your targets carefully and open fire and hope for the best kind of ship. And yeah, I really enjoyed flying it, even though I didn't get that many kills. There is the, well, that one again, not really too important. And I did manage to find some loot on my travels as well, so I managed to make myself 18 million, which is not really the point of this video, but still, managed to find 18 million. I'll take that rather than leaving it in space. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be taking this ship out more and more. I'm going to be tweaking the fit a little bit and see if we can actually get some juicy kills in this thing, because it is a hell of a ship to fly, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. So thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well to get some more game guides, how-tos, let's plays and live streams from myself. I also think you should check out this video just up here, but if that one doesn't interest you, then try this one. Other than that guys, take it easy and I'll see you soon.